first of all, let me simplify something. There's not a single person in the world that doesn't show off. But here's what came up. Hey, is showing off good? And that wasn't in the stage. The conversation came up later on. Is showing off good? Is it good to show off? Is it bad to show off? And so, I've had this question asked several times, and people say, you know what? I'm going to start showing off. And this person shows off and it works for them, so I'm going to do it. And should I show off? Should I not show off? And no, showing off is bad. It's immoral. It's not Christian. It's not the right thing to do. You should never show off. You should be this person and have a lot of, virtues and just be to yourself and be righteous. And why would you show off? I never liked people who showed off their nice cars and their homes and all this other stuff. They're missing something. They have a certain level of insecurity. They're hiding something. People that drive yellow cars and red cars and orange cars and purple cars, they're making up for an insecurity in a different place in their lives. You ever heard of these things? I mean, this is the stuff that we hear about, right? When somebody says, why are you showing off? First of all, let me simplify something. There's not a single person in the world that doesn't show off. Not a single person. The most noble person shows off. They're just showing off their nobility. Mother Teresa showed off. You know what she showed off? She showed off love, but that was her show off. She's showing off how much she loves people. Her showing off was, I don't need a $10,000 dress. Just give me a $5 thing to put around me and I'm happy. That's showing off, but it's a different kind of a showing off. Well, Pat, no, I disagree with you. Let me make my point. You can disagree with me all you want. I'm just making my point. And if I don't make sense, don't listen to me. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm just giving you a different perspective. The people that drive a Ford Focus who don't like others who drive Ferraris, yet like to show off their six-pack, they're a show-off. A girl who gets up in the morning and says, I don't like people who show off their big homes, but spends 45 minutes doing makeup, that's showing off that I look good, okay? When we get up in the morning and we look good and we shave and we don't leave any hair and we're just kind of like trying to take care of ourselves, our skin, we're trying to show off in a different way. Hey, this is what I look like. This is my product. This is who I am. Now, maybe those are not the things, because if you look at the definition of show off, it means to deliberately brag about what you have that may be better of somebody else. Something, a lot of professors show off their knowledge. Politicians are masters of showing off their opinions, their ideas. Wealthy people show off through their lifestyle sometimes. A pastor shows off their level of knowledge about the Bible. An educator is going to show off their level of degrees. And, you go into their office. How many offices have you gone to and you see degrees of people and they hate show-offs? You go to their office, the professor has, I got my MBA from Wharton Business School, and I got my degree from Harvard, and I went to USC, and I went to Florida State, and I went to SMU, and I went to this. But let me tell you something. This Trump guy, all he wants to do is show off. And I don't think it's healthy for society to show off. I don't think there's a single president in the world that wasn't a show off. I mean, that's the part you guys got to realize.